All right. Don't mind my Squidward voice coming over a cold that went through the whole house and family. So today, finally, started working on the truck in a good way. I bought a 8-inch, 3/4 diameter, or 1.75 by 8-inch PSC ram. Got a red head steering box, ported and tapped for hydro assist, 4-turn, 2-wheel drive for my truck because it has crossover steering. I got a DUI distributor. Got an Off-Road Designs park brake kit. That might happen later because I hate dealing with brake lines and brake systems and bleeding, and I don't like it. So today, my dad came over to help me out, drink some beer, sodas. And we got the old steering box off. I gotta get the pooler from his house, pull the pitman arm off. So we got the box off and letting this drain out and get ready to ship back for my core, the red head. Then I got my pump out. Got the pump out. I got new brackets coming from ICT billet to mount this thing better on the front of the motor. I took out my factory high flow control fitting and relief valve, which is, here's the flow control valve, there's your relief valve and spring, and then here's the new one from PSC. There's a part number from PSC, SF23 flow control fitting, just for a P pump, Saginaw, just standard auto parts store power steering pump. So this is like a high flow one. It's got bigger ports drilled in it, and it's got cross ports drilled in it for more flow. So I'm just going to stretch this spring out from what I read online. It's about 1 7/8 inches. I'm going to stretch it out to 2 inch, and I'm just going to leave the relief valve alone. Some guys say to drill it out and do some other things, but don't drill it out too much because you could fucking grenade your steering box. So I'm just going to leave that alone, but stretch the spring out more and throw that in there. And then out here on the truck, turn you, see if I can turn you around. I can't turn you around. On the truck, I pulled the other inner fender out so that I can get more room to work in there. Just got the winch control bungeed out of the way, and got the red head box mounted in there. Like I said, this is a 4-turn, ported and tapped for hydro assist from Redhead. Super cool, super helpful. All the reviews are good on Redhead stuff, so I decided to pull the trigger on these guys, and I think it'll work out, and I hope it works out. And then we got my PSC ram. It's an 1.75 by 8-inch. Got it mounted right here, and I got fittings coming from Off-Road Designs, a couple of 490 fittings and some hose, and the hoses are gonna run this way and loop around and come up right into the ports here. Yeah, we got about an 1/8 inch gap on each steering stop so that the ram is doing the stopping and not the steering stops, because for everything I read was you want the ram to do the stopping and not your steering stops. If you want your steering stops are doing the stopping and your ram's still pushing, that's when you could break some of these rod ends or some other shit. So it's got some hoses to put on. Yeah, hoses to put on. Got my pump to put on with the new brackets, and bleed this thing next week. And I got a DUI distributor. These things are badass, so I got that to put on. I think I'll put it on up at our cabin. I'm trying to just get these couple of things ready to go wheeling up by our family's cabin. It's a little trail. It's called Sourgrass. It's nothing hard. It's just a fun, nice, pretty trail, and it's a good little shakedown trail. Make sure all your suspension works and brakes and all the stuff. Over the years of me tinkering on this truck, I have done some work to it. So now this will be a good little test of making sure everything works good. Recently I did the WFO wrap bar, so that's good. I hope to see everything functions and not bind up in anything. Then the hydro assist, that's the biggest thing on this truck that it's needed for all these years. And now with me being Detroit locker front and rear, and I'm running 39 inch tires, and then it's full-size Chevy square body with a big block in it, so she's 6,000 pounds with the locker in the front on big tires. It needed hydro assist, regardless. So, I'm excited. This is cool. Looking forward to it. So I'll keep trying to make these videos. I only took a couple pictures a day. I'm new at this. I'm trying. When I start working on something, or me and my dad start working on something, we just start doing it, and I'm not thinking about fucking videoing or taking pictures. I need to. Now I'm just talking because I don't know what to talk about.